Wow, I am so surprised. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about CNN's paid service, CNN Plus going kaput, going, I guess, out of business, going away basically after only 3 weeks of existence. Now, who did not see this coming? Who wants to actually pay for CNN? Really, a lot of us want to escape CNN. We don't want to actually sit there and watch it. You may see CNN just by happenstance if you are in like a car repair place or an airport or something like that. You really don't want to watch that network. It used to be a pretty good network. It used to be something that was like a standard for television, but not anymore. So if I don't want to watch the regular CNN for free on cable, why would I watch it and pay money extra on top of a cable bill? You see what I'm saying? Like CNN Plus is like a premium service. Why? What's the purpose? I don't understand the reasoning behind that. This whole influx of viewers that we're getting from the Trump era, that's over with. That's dead. That's done for. So why would I pay for that? And shout out to Chris Wallace for leaving Fox News to go to CNN Plus. I mean, what type of sense did that make? You had the easiest job in the world. You were on Fox to be kind of an antagonist, being against Trump, being this just, deep state type of person. Just be over there and do that. You're like a legacy hire because of your father, Mike Wallace, a legendary journalist. Just sit over there, do your thing, and ride off in the sunset when you really want to retire. But you want to go to CNN Plus, and then that's done in the 3 weeks. Did you not see it coming? I saw it coming. I had no intentions of ever seeing Chris Wallace ever again in my life. He was pretty much put in purgatory. And that's fine for me. That's great. I'm not sure why that's good for him, but it is what it is. Now, some people are saying that I shouldn't be celebrating it because people lost their jobs and their livelihoods and whatnot. But I'm saying, hey, man, you got to have a little bit of common sense here. If you're going out for a particular job and it's CNN Plus and you're thinking to yourself, does anyone that I know actually watch CNN? No. So why would they pay for a premium service of CNN? It doesn't make any sense. So this is going to happen regardless, but I got a few tweets here from people that are kind of, this person is triggered at those of us who are celebrating CNN Plus's downfall. They're triggered, but we need to remind this person why CNN Plus failing is a good thing for all of us. So here's the tweet that this person wrote. PSA, if you're going to tweet something snarky about CNN Plus, hundreds of journalists and technicians who did nothing but work their tails off just had the rug pulled out from under them. So be kind. Okay, be kind to them, right? Because, and to be clear, I'm not trying to attack just regular normies who work in the job. Not necessarily. I mean, if you left, let's say, Fox News, Chris Wallace, and go to CNN Plus, you had to have known that there was some risk there, okay? Fox News been around for a long time. You're talking about top of the ratings. That's a very secure place. It might not be a secure job if you're not really a good person over there, if you're kind of shaky with your work, but it's a secure place. That's not going anywhere. You're not going to worry about Fox News folding up shop tomorrow, but CNN Plus, oh man, you kind of taking the big leap of faith. That's a big risk that you're embarking on, all right? So if you had a good job before that and you went to CNN Plus, that's your fault. But if you're like 21 years old, straight out of college, trying to get something going, I understand. You know what I mean? It's kind of just a bump in the road. I'm not talking about y'all. But here's some things we need to really remind her or that person, whatever their pronouns are, of. So look at this. Remember when CNN almost doxed somebody over a GIF? A GIF. Look, here's this, and they put it on their own thing, CNN Politics. It's not even some kind of other news source. It says how CNN found the Reddit user behind the Trump wrestling GIF. Remember that GIF? He was... I think it's a bunch of news outlets that he was running through, clotheslining and power bombing and things of that nature. If I could find that, I'll link to it in the box. But I remember covering that actually when it happened. This is back in 2017. It's like freshman like it was yesterday. But here's a key piece of it, right? Let's get this on the screen. After posting his apology, Han A-hole Solo called CNN's K-File and confirmed his identity. In the interview, Han XYZ Solo sounded nervous about his identity being revealed and asked not to be named out of fear for his personal safety and for the public embarrassment it will bring to him and his family. Of course, nobody wants to be doxxed. That's called doxing. This is what I was talking about before in the previous video. When you're just an anonymous person on the internet, you don't want your name and all that good stuff to be out there because that could cause you harm. It could cause your family harm. Nobody wants to be doxxed. It's not a good thing to do at all. Okay? But let's continue in this little piece. This is straight from the article from CNN. CNN is not publishing Han's name because he is a private citizen who has issued an extensive statement of apology, showed his remorse by saying he has taken down all his offending posts, and because he said he is not going to repeat this ugly behavior on social media again. In addition, he said his statement could serve as an example to others not to do the same. Then here's a kicker at the bottom. You ready? CNN reserves the right to publish his identity should any of that change. So basically, it's like, hey man, if you post something else, we're gonna dox you. So don't do nothing else crazy. We're gonna dox you. That's called blackmailing. They should go to the penitentiary for that. But see, this is part of the reason why we say CNN sucks. Remember, during the Trump rallies, it was a battle cry. CNN sucks. CNN sucks. This is why. Not just because they put out bad content on the television or on social media. Not just that. That's part of it, obviously. But things like this. You threatening normies with doxing over a GIF, over a funny GIF that was posted online. You trying to dox somebody over that. You shouldn't be doxing anybody anyway. I mean, the only time I think a thing like doxing would be okay is like if you reveal somebody's name that committed a crime. Like if they actually went to the penitentiary and they committed a crime, you know, or if they're a suspect and they're on a run with a gun and they're shooting and killing, that's different than somebody posting the GIF online. Leave the man alone. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Remember this? Fiery, but mostly peaceful protest after a police shooting. That was crazy. It's like, look, there's a hellscape happening behind this man talking about something mostly peaceful. That was a real headline. I remember when that happened too. I covered that when it happened. Okay. And here's a good one. You see the meme. What's that called? A Wojak? I'm not sure what that is. But you got the real big smiling grin from the guy. And next to that, it says cheering for unvaccinated losing their jobs. And then the same guy's crying real hard. And it says cheering for CNN Plus losing their jobs. Exactly. Because remember, a lot of people refuse to get the vax because of whatever reasons they have. It doesn't really matter what the reasons are. It's just their reason, their prerogative. It's their body, their choice, right? In a literal sense. But they refused to get the vax and then they got fired. And the same people who say don't laugh at CNN Plus will laugh at them when they lost their job. So I'm just trying to figure out what to be doing, right? Are we going to be consistent or not? Here's another one. Trump's baseless wiretap claim. Donald Trump just flat out lied about Trump Tower wiretapping. Exclusive U.S. government wiretap former Trump campaign chairman. So this is all like in the same year. The flat out lying happened on September the 5th, 2017. And then when they came out and said, yeah, they did wiretap the chairman, that was September 18th, 2017. So just a few days apart, not even 2 full calendar weeks, right? Not even the full 14 days. And now we know for 100% certain that there was extensive spying and wiretapping and whatever you want to call it going on during the Trump campaign, right? We know that was happening. We know that the federal rallies were all involved with it. Oh, here's a good one. CNN plus learn the code. Oh, not CNN plus C plus learn the code, but in the CNN logo. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Because remember when a lot of those men who lost their jobs in the coal mine, what did Hillary Clinton and them say? Oh, learn the code. You can, if you're 55 years old, you've been in the coal mine since you were 18, learn the code now. We took a job away from you for no reason because we're still importing coal and we're doing fracking and shale and all that kind of stuff. But check it out, man. Learn the code. You'll be able to just do that. That'll work out for you. So how about y'all learn the code too? If you lost your job and you trying to find something else, learn the code. I mean, if we're going to be consistent with that, then let's be consistent with that. Let's not just play these weird games, okay? So, yeah, shout out to CNN Plus. It was a good run, but it's not going to last a good run. It's not a good run. I'm lying. What was that, like 3 weeks? But ultimately, just the reason why I shut down, I mean, nobody was going to watch that. It wasn't really going to work out. Who cares about CNN Plus? Matter of fact, is there an article? I have an article right here. Okay. Let's read this right quick. We're not going to read the entire thing because we don't got all day. It says a shocking announcement. It left out of work staffers aghast and furious over the company's handling of what sources inside the network call an absolute debacle. Right, hold on. So I guess this is like a little piece right here. The Quibi, yeah, I remember Quibi. CNN Plus, which one insider estimated the network spent $300 million launching and between 100 million and 200 million advertising, will cease streaming for good at the end of the month. Wow. I mean, what type of person would even think that would work though? I mean, come on. Okay, there was going to be a Don Lemon show, and come on, man. Like, that was not going to work. People are barely watching CNN at 8 o'clock. So why would I pay anything else? And the thing is, it's like, what kind of content do you have on there? A Don Lemon show? Why do I want to watch Don Lemon do like a Wendy Williams type talk show? For what? Why would I pay for that? Fox Nation, I have Fox Nation. I pay for that. And you have actually good content on there that you can't really see on Fox. You know, you got kind of like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, like MTV Cribs type stuff on there. Things about, you got deep dives to the Constitution. You have Nancy Grace. You have things that people want to see. Good content on there. You can't just have the same old ridiculous nonsense or whack content. And they spent all the money on advertising. I didn't really see too many ads about it. I heard that it was coming out, but I didn't really see this great lineup of shows. I just don't. In the day and time where Netflix is losing a lot of stock value and they have actual content on there that you might want to watch, what made CNN think that they could tap into that market with basically no content? Ridiculous. But hey, shout out to Chris Wallace for getting hired and fired in the same month after being at Fox News for like 30 years. Hey, it is what it is. You made your bet, now you got to lie in it. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about CNN Plus going kaput, just going away as soon as it, grand opening, grand closing? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys pretty much know where I'm at. This was destined to fail from the beginning. I was kind of, I won't say surprised, but I was like, in the back of my mind thinking, this ain't going to work. Who's going to watch that? Why would anybody, what is the motivation behind doing this? Is it a tax write-off? Are they intentionally doing that for some kind of reason? Are they trying to fail? Are they trying to collapse the network? I don't know, but that was probably about what, $500 million wasted. Hey man, if you got $500 million to waste, hey man, go for it. You only live once, right? But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.